just the fact that they had so much rainfall in such a short amount of time, it was said that it was a 1 in 10,000 event. Okay, they've had so much rain. They received 17.7 inches of rain just this month, right? It smashes the all-time record of 9.95 inches, and that was set way back in 1995. So I mean, they've broken the yearly record for precipitation just this month. Now,
Wow.
Don't you think that's a little bit out of the ordinary?
Oh no, Jeff! No! You don't know what you're talking about. Climate change is good. No.
Junk science. It's junk science. Absolutely. Yep. Not happening. It's not real. It's not real. Of course not.
I'm not listening. La.
It's only 97% of scientists, of climate scientists, that think that that know that climate change is happening and it's man-made.
And this stuff.
That 3%, that 3%. So I guess it's just an equal debate. I mean, you watch any episode of, or you watch CNN at any time. Anytime they bring on a climate denier and a climate scientist, I don't know. It's equal. You decide.
Yeah, I know.
It's absolute
The false
bullshit.
equivalency.
It's an absolute false equivalency, and it's bullshit. It's absolutely bullshit. I just wanted to say, Amy Mull, who's a senior policy analyst with the Natural Resources Defense Council, she said that these well sites often contain tanks of toxic wastewater and supplies of potentially hazardous chemicals used in the drilling or extraction processes. Now, of course, they said it might be damaged by floodwaters and spring leaks, which is another part of what we're facing here. It's not just the 5,000 gallons of oil that has been spilled already in the natural gas, but you also have that wastewater from, I don't know, hydraulic fracturing that's being held in these tanks that they don't know if they've ruptured. So that's even more of a disaster.
Yeah, there are areas of Colorado that aren't going to be habitable anymore for decades, if not longer. That neighborhood in Arkansas, when the oil spill happened, it's still uninhabitable now. I rarely hear stories about the human element. I hear stories all the time about poor rich people, poor oil companies, poor, but I rarely hear stories about the individuals who lost their homes, who lost their possessions, who lost, their way of life and memories and precious things that can't be replaced, that they'll never get back. And people who lost their lives in Colorado, people who are still missing, children, animals. No one...
And they did a lot of, the rescue efforts during this flood were fantastic. They airlifted animals and people out of the way, because in a lot of these places there were, essentially little islands that they had to airlift people off of. It was that bad.
Yeah.
It was that bad in Colorado. So, I mean, look, they've got a really, really, really hard road to go to pick up the pieces after this absolute disaster, and the last thing they need is toxic, sludge and sewage and chemical spills.
And water that you could set fire to.
Absolutely.
That's the last thing. Can I please have my water? Is that okay if I could just drink my water? Would that be okay with you guys? I guess that's a big problem. I guess that's too much to ask for. Please excuse me, big oil company.
You're going to have to ask the CEO of Nestle that believes that water shouldn't be a human right.